Like, she just got out of the hospital. She had surgery. For those who are wondering if I actually am in school. Oh, you're just trying to add that in
Yep.
there.
It would be you, only you. We might not have forever, no time for taking chances. It would be you, always you. And when the lights go out.
Look who's here. Finally has made a comeback. So we figured we should do an update video since Nick's been gone for a little bit and like our videos have kind of changed a little bit lately, and we're gonna let you know on that. If you're new here, my name's Chelsea, this is Nick, and we're married. We now live in South Carolina, and we've been making videos for a bit on this channel. For a bit.
This is our bed. So welcome.
He's everywhere. Well, let's explain why you haven't really been on the channel as much. So for those who are wondering if I actually am in school, the answer is no. I decided to no longer pursue that. I was afraid, long story short, of just coming out and saying like, oh, I quit school, because I just think that a lot of YouTubers get flack for not choosing to pursue that when I feel like I have all of the resources and tools to do what I want with my life. And so I'm just happy with where we're at. Nick is in school, and that's why he's been so absent.
So I am in school full-time, actually more than full-time right now, if there's such a thing. I think they consider full-time like 13 hours a semester.
Are you taking 20?
Taking 21 hours this semester, but I still have all A's. I have a 3.82 GPA.
Oh, you're just trying to add that in there.
Yep. Hopefully I can get to a 3.85, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But one of the biggest reasons I'm not making as much content with Chelsea right now is just because I'm trying to focus on school and get that done.
One semester.
Yes, I'm one semester away. So I'm really close, and I'm just trying to finish super well, but then I will make my triumphant return back and be with all of you. Which you'll still see me between now and then. It's just not as much.
You've
obviously, as you
to
can
every
tell.
video. Have you noticed that?
I have not
You've
noticed that.
always come in through this door and you're like, oh, I didn't know you were filming. So another reason that he's been gone and just we've been not as present in certain aspects, or at least as honest about what's been happening, is because his grandmother is like, she just got out of the hospital. She had surgery because she fell, and she's in her 90s.
Yeah, and now she's doing better. She's in rehab right now, and so she's in a great facility. She's getting good care, but it's still been kind of like emotionally weighing a bit more on me.
Yeah.
But you know, take the good with the bad, and one of the cooler parts of it, I think, is like our family has come together in a bit closer of a way, which has been kind of neat.
I forgot to mention this in the podcast, actually. So we did a podcast version of this since we have kind of a smaller community on our podcast, but you guys are more engaged on our YouTube. So my family actually moved from Colorado to Florida. You know, if they want to save some money on a place to live, then he could just fly out to Colorado and have those meetings in person if he needed to be there in person.
Which I'm doing tomorrow for something that you guys are going to know about very soon. I'm actually buying Amazon. Don't tell anyone.
With what money?
If any of you guys have $2 trillion that you can loan me, small donation. I have a nonprofit. I do. That is truth. I will be more than happy to write you a tax receipt. I'm not sure if they'll take it, but I'll be happy to write you one.
A little write-off.
Regardless.
Now that my family and his family are on the same side of the US, we've been thinking more long-term as far as like family and where we want to end up and how we love it here in South Carolina already, and we're not that far from my family now. They're about 3.5 hours away from his family.
Yeah.
Strange to have my family on this side of the US, and
yeah,
I'm looking forward to the fact that we've thought about for a while what it'll look like when we want to have kids. And our parents have always talked about, we would love to be in the same general area and everything, but we just never had thought about that being a reality because my family was all the way across the US. Great, like I feel super happy about that, and that makes me excited. So that's a really big thing that's been happening behind the scenes. We have plans to help them out around Thanksgiving to move.
Yeah.
And them and their 4 dogs.
So we're doing this really cool conference.
The time is now for hope.
The time is now for joy.
The time is now for peace.
The time is now for Jesus.
The time is now for Gen Z to lay down depression, insecurity,
Anxiety,
Stress
hurt,
and fear at the feet of the cross.
We are calling all Gen Z to rise up in faith
hold fast to the truth.
and join us on December 4th through 6th for the Z Conference.
An online digital evangelism event.
with over 30 sermons
Spoken words.
Testimonies.
and panel discussions from Gen Zers ages 15 to 23.
You will leave empowered and equipped in spirit and in truth.
Sign up at thezconf.com.
Spread the word.
And see you soon.
The whole purpose of it is evangelism and discipleship and really inspiring young people with hope. So if you're even relative to our age, I'm 23, you can be a little older, or you can be probably significantly younger too. And you want to be a part of this, we're going to be releasing stuff soon. I do not want you to think that, 1, this is a plug, or 2, that I'm trying to like fill my bank account off of your back. Because the tickets are so cheap, like they're ridiculously cheap.
It's probably gonna go just back into the production of making this happen.
And honestly, we've pretty much already come to the conclusion that we're gonna go in the red on this event anyways. So it's probably not gonna net green in any way, but we're just wanting to give young people like ourselves a sense of hope, a sense of urgency for the gospel if you're a Christian, because I feel like times like this are just really tumultuous in a lot of ways, and like they can really hinder people psychologically, emotionally, and also spiritually in their walk with the Lord. So I'm really, really excited about this. So
to see like new believers and people who have been believers but have had like a lot of tough things happen lately, just to have a sense of community. One of the big things that we're super expectant for is we've gotten some of the TikTok community together. So I don't know if any of you guys are fans of TikTok. I will spend a long time on there because I just know the algorithm knows me and my humor.
Dude, some of them videos are so funny.
But
Gosh.
the main community that we're focusing on getting a part of this event are the Christian community. So we have people from all over, and I've personally met some different friends in other countries, and they're going to be involved as well, so you'll get to hear some different accents and people from around the world and be kind of plugged in there. So that's been something exciting that we've been working on behind the scenes. And
You look really cute. Thank you. This is our life.
so that's a life update. I understand if it was a bunch of random jumbled things, but
Who am I gonna be for Halloween? What's that guy off The Office? I don't watch garbage shows.
Dwight.
So, is that his name?
I think so.
I thought it was Howard or something. I don't know. I don't watch garbage TV, so I'll leave that
Hey,
to you
you're
guys.
about to offend a bunch of people. Well, we will wrap it up. I'm gonna continue to do girl chats and talks with you and Trader
Let me
Joe's
know.
hauls and all of that, because that's been really fun.
We're gonna do Publix hauls too, because I still think Publix is better.
You haven't even been to this Trader Joe's.
I
so
have
you
not
can't-
been to that Trader Joe's, but I have been to a Trader Joe's, and Publix impresses me more. If you guys want me to do some man chats, where we go camping and cut wood and eat meat, then hit me up, and we'll do it.
It doesn't sound very exciting to me.
Dude, that honestly sounds like a blast.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. There's been a lot of jokes and other things cut out of this video because our sense of humor together is just not really fit for YouTube. But
It's not bad, it's just...
it could be interpreted
Yeah, it can
wrongly
be very misinterpreted.
by people. So
We call each other chickens.
we're
So-
learning. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have different pet names for your significant other, but we walk around the house and we say, "Come here, chicken." We say that.
Okay.
Come here, chicken.
Yes,
So weird.
we are weird. We're weird people. You follow some weird people on YouTube, but this is us.
Yeah, you do. Alright guys, so we will see you in the next few videos. Check out our podcast.